Dawson Rider review.
Hey YouTube, Dawson Rider here with a review of Super Robot Chogokin Deca Ranger Robo from Deca Ranger. I almost said Gokaiger, like all the way through. It's gonna be some of the Gokaiger reviews. Anyway, the third Super Robot Chogokin release of Sentai Mecha is Deca Ranger Robo, and spoiler alert, he's fantastic. So let's go ahead and just look. I'm totally copying the pose. Anyway, let's go ahead and take a look at the packaging. Pretty cool packaging here. We got Deca Ranger Robo here, pretending he's Kuga and doing a thumbs up. And it says Judgment. This is Deca Ranger Robo here in the background. You got the Robot Chogokin logo, its name, Deca Ranger logo. On the side, just a bunch of numbers and stuff. On the side here, another picture of the figure. On the back, some epic poses here that you can get him in. With the sword, him doing thumbs up, him judging you. Here's the Patch Striker he comes with. He comes with a little mini Patch Striker that works with Gokai. I'll show that off shortly. And then here with the handcuffs. So yeah, pretty cool packaging. Sorry about setting you aside again there, buddy. Just to go over the accessories quick. He comes with a bunch of hands. He's got the standard punchy ones as usual, and then he's got like splayed open, just kind of action hands. He's got holding the gun hands and holding the sword hands. I think these are holding the sword. I think only one of them is holding the gun. Yeah, this is the holding the gun hand, the other one's holding the sword. There's the fist that, oops, can't see. These are the fists that came with it. One of them's holding, these are the fists I mean. Not these are the fists. And then the thumbs up hand, which is on him. Switch them out already. I will show most of these in a minute. He's got the sword on him. Here are the like guns for the Patch Striker when you put them together. Patch Striker for Deca Gokaiyo, and then here are the little pieces for it. Here's the blaster. It's very nicely done. It's pretty bland like it is supposed to be, but the silver paint looks really shiny, and they got really nice effects going on here on this red siren. And then you get a shooting effect part here that comes with this. And then the handcuffs, which are just blue and silver, but they look nice. And then I have him over here, little buddy, the Patch Striker, to work with Gokaiyo, and he looks really good. At least he's got really tiny details on him, and it looks just really great. And the sirens up here look really good. So yeah, cool beans. Okay, so let's take a look at the figure itself. Well, actually, here's a quick look at the sword. Nice painted. This is a pretty basic sword. It's got silver and white, and it's actually this piece here, which goes on the yellow one. I totally forget the name of it. I don't really bother memorizing the Japanese versions of most of the individual mecha, but Delta Runner 4. So anyway, I'll show that off in a minute. Man, I'm just rambling today. So first off, let's take a look at the head sculpt, which is really great. It's a really tiny head because of the scale of the figure, but man, do they pack a lot of details in here. You've got the, the red siren effects all going throughout his head, which they pulled off beautifully, and it's not solid red paint like the Super Legends or the Retrofire figures. And here on his face here, you can even see, like, there's the blue clear visor, and then the little yellow eyes, and the police logo up here. It's just beautifully done. And then his chest here, which is Delta Runner 1. Patch Striker, I know that one. Just once again, the siren effects are done beautifully. It almost looks like it actually lights up, and the paint is just incredible. Same thing here on the arm here. It's just great. Like, it just looks so realistic, and you got little mini sirens. Delta Runner 5 here. Man, I really don't remember the Japanese names. I swear I've watched Deca Ranger, but anyway. Just beautiful, like, intricate details, like the little siren. And you can lift this up here, and you've got the logo here. And it's not the Judgment symbol or anything, but it's fine. Here's the thumbs up hand I was talking about. You got down to his legs here. Once again, great details. This doesn't pop out or anything. But you got the siren pieces here. At least I don't think it does. No, it doesn't. So, and then blue down here. Great details. Just looks good. Here's the back. They even painted like the back of the vehicle here, which is nice. Some great details there. Articulation-wise, he's got a 360 ball joint around here. He's got swiveling here at the arm. Kind of a ratchet joint here, which gives him basic single elbow joint movement. Swiveling here at his fist. And then he's got swiveling here at his waist and his chest, just like a figure. 360 head movement on a nice ball joint, so it can move all around. Nice 360 leg joint here. It can swivel, and he's got a single knee joint here. I mean, there's a chance it's a double one, but I think it's just single, but it's hindered anyway by the way this moves. And then his feet move all around here, up and down and side to side. So very, very well articulated. He is just awesome. So, to show quickly a few of the things you can do, to straighten this out here. This is the piece that's part of the sword. So it lines up right here. Hold on, I gotta find. Okay, there we go. It's upside down. This is where this part of the sword comes from. And so it snaps in like that. So I'm going to take it out though because I'm going to be using the sword. I don't want to create a paradox or anything. And then here is the gun. I know this isn't going to be the gun holding hand, so please don't yell at me or anything. But so the gun, and then we've got the effect part, which you merely just there's like holes in here that line up with like the barrels, and so you just snap them right in. Snap them right in. There we go. So he's all like, pa-choo, pa-choo. And then he just goes all gangsta on you. So yeah, that's really cool that they just included that. So I believe that's pretty much all you can really do with him. I will quickly show the oh look, this comes off. Quickly show the where do you go? The little boost effects that come with this guy for the first release bonus. Where are they? Here they are. They're pretty cool actually. They're like these, they're like crystals. They're like white, or like clear here with like the coming up white. They almost actually look like Super Saiyan hair if you look at them. Dash parts, which are cool that you put with him in his pose. There's nothing else really to them. I don't think there's anything else. Yeah, they just look cool, and it's a nice little bonus, I suppose. Okay, now Deca Range Robo is like lying on the floor, so I'm just gonna get him in a dignified pose quick, and then we are going to do Deca Go-Kaio. So dignified pose. Come on. Alright, that's dignified enough. Okay, so, and then I'm going to do one final thing at the end of the review, which is compare him to the Retrofire. So here is Go-Kaio. So what we're going to want to do is open up all these little flaps on him, just like the Deluxe Mecha. This is like Deja Vu on a tiny scale. It's like all of my figures have been shrunken by a gypsy, and I have to do this again. Okay, so open all these up. Now first, take these little pieces and put them up here. They just stay right in. Bear with me while I get them out. Oops, spin it. There you go. These little pieces. Is that the wrong arm? No, it's fine. I thought it was the wrong arm for a second. And boom. Okay, so we got those four. Now he's gonna stand up straight and not look derpy. He's like drunk. Like he's like, I pulled him out of a stupor or something. Okay, so now I'm gonna kind of get ready for his feet. So now you're gonna take Patch Striker and first pull these parts off and just set these aside. And then what you're gonna want to do is pull these parts off. Duh. So take this, set it aside right here, set it aside right here. And now you're going to want to take this piece here and yank it off of this base and just set the base aside. So now you have all the components for the rest of it. So what you're going to want to do now is, whoops, that's the wrong piece, is take these pieces here and they go on the bottom with the legs. Whoops, missed. There we go. Take this one too. Bottom. There you go. And now take this piece and you're going to put it right here. You just pull this piece out. It comes out very easily. And you snap it in. Snap it in. Come on. There we go. And now the last thing you're going to do is those gun pieces I showed you just a few minutes ago. Is take these pieces here and then you put the okay, so we got that one on there. Now just take this one, do the same thing. You'll see the holes and pegs and line it up. There you go. And then we're going to put them in his hands like so. And you've got yourself Deca Gokaiō. Very, very cool. This was a really neat idea that they did, which was make Gokaiō compatible with Aethermech. There's also going to be a little Magidragon with Magiking, and actually include these, and it's just really cool. Like, it'd be cool to have a bunch of these and do all the different forms. Looks good. The proportions are all nice. You almost don't even need to get the Deluxe Mecha. You just buy all the Robot Chogokins and do this. It's just really fun and just a really cool thing they did. So now, I'm going to set him aside. And here is Robot Chogokin Deca Ranger Robo again. And just for comparison's sake, here is the Retrofire Delta Squad. As you can see, they're a lot different in terms of the fact that these are considered to be more of a stylized one, so this is more cartoony style. But you can just see there's no comparison in the details. I mean, I know this is cheaper, but I really do recommend you go the Robot Chogokin route. I mean, this line is just fantastic. But so there's those two. This guy has better articulation, better details. All around. So that's pretty much it. Robot Chogokin Deca Ranger Robo is easily my favorite of the three that are out right now, which are Gokaiō, which you just saw, him, and then Shinkenō. Easily my favorite. Like, the details on him just look so good. It looks like they just shrunk Deca Ranger Robo and brought him to my house. I can't get over how awesome he looks just standing there. He looks so realistic, the articulation's great, and he comes with a Pat Striker to work with Gokaiō. He's just a phenomenal figure. If you're a fan of SPD or Deca Ranger, or just the robot design in general, I highly, highly recommend it. It's a fantastic figure. So anyway, until next time, make sure you check out WritersRangersRambles.com for Toku news in the craziest way possible. And of course, while you're there, check out the Ramboards to discuss Deca Ranger or anything else Toku or news or nerd related or news related. And then of course, check out the crazy podcast that started it all. Until next time, Dawson Rider signing out.